What's good, fellas? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. The topic for today is her frames are tests, and she's designed to test you, bro. The female is designed to test you. The female represents chaos. You represent order. So the female is supposed to bring chaos to your order, and if your order is strong enough and you're able to dominate her, she will submit. If your order is not strong enough, then she will either continue to test you or she will leave. You know? She needs to test to see, are you the alpha? Are you the best option that she has? Because if not, she should not stay with you. She's designed to seek out the best option she has. That is why they test, to make sure you're the best option. So we just need to have that understanding. When she sets a frame, do not fall into it. It's usually some kind of a trap, or the frame is usually designed to make you weaker. So the ideal thing you want to do is either reframe or just dominate her frame. Right? So for example, I'm trying to think of something recent. Let's say one of the things I like to do is, if I'm communicating with a woman and she's not compliant, meaning she's not submitting to my frame, I will cut the communication line. I will stop communicating to her. This is what I call a takeaway, okay? I take away my value. My value is my expression, is my masculinity, right? Is my wisdom, whatever it is we're talking about. I take my value away and I let her live life without my value. And then sometimes I come back later. I'll text the girl. Maybe we'll have a communication. She'll challenge my frame. I'll challenge her back, and she won't submit to my frame. So I'll cut the communication line, and I'll text her out of the blue, maybe months later. Right? This is something that happened recently. I texted a girl. I said, yo. And she responded. She said, hey, who is this? Now, knowing the relationship I had with that girl, she was really into me, but she would test me, right? Because I guess she had options, whatever. So she tested me one day. I wasn't fucking with it. I challenged her back. She didn't accept my frame. So I cut the communication. Now I text her about months later. I say, yo. She responds and says, hey, who is this? I know that's bullshit. I know she knows exactly who it is. So what do? Instead of saying, oh, hey, this is Trey. No, I don't respond. I leave it on red. Now guess what happens? Wait. Now I get a text back. Hey, is this Trey? Oh, so you do know who it is. Oh, but what if I would have accepted her frame and try to remind her, oh yeah, this is Trey. I'm just texting you just to see how you are, blah, 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 blah. Then that would have been a beta male frame. But see, right now, I've created a frame of alpha. I reached out because, I'm on some good vibes. I'm just checking to see the vibes. And she's trying to put some bullshit frame. Who is this? You know who the fuck this is. That's just a recent example, but women will test you in all different kinds of ways, man. And just know, anytime, look at the frame, ask yourself, if I jump in this frame that she's throwing, will I be beta or alpha? Alpha says that you are the prize. Beta says that she is the prize. Always remember, you are the prize. The minute it shifts, she will see you differently and she will treat you differently. Once you become beta, she will treat you as lesser. If you're okay with being treated as lesser, then okay, be beta. But if you want to be treated like a king, if you want to be treated, here's how I see it. It's either the woman treats me as a king, treats me as a man, or no communication. End the story. Why the fuck would I want to talk to a girl that doesn't know how to treat me with respect? Treat me as a man. Especially if you're a man that's building your kingdom, that's actually putting in work each day. You think you shouldn't be getting disrespected by women. Don't allow that shit. if you're putting in your work, if you're grinding, if you're evolving every single day, know your value. Know that you are the prize. You are a stock on the rise. The woman is declining. She's declining. Her value declines with age. Our value goes up because we represent survival value. She represents replication value. Survival value can be increased by increasing your character, by increasing your resources, by increasing your connections, by increasing, right? Replication value is literally her fertility, literally her health, right? And the older she gets, the lower her value goes. She can try to get surgery and all that shit, but that can only go so far. At some point, it's still not going to work. And most of these girls don't even have money, that type of money anyway, to get proper surgery, right? So it's just understanding. It's like you choose the frame. She's going to put out some bullshit frames. Just know that. She is going to put out some bullshit frames. Just don't accept them. They're tests. And they're designed to weaken you. She wants to see. It's kind of good. It's kind of good that women test us because it keeps us strong if you want to see it that way. You could take on the perspective of, oh, why is she being a bitch, blah, blah, blah. Don't think like that. Think, oh, okay, she wants to be a bitch. I'll show her how much of a king I am. I'll show her how much of a man I am. I'll show her how alpha I am. I'll show her that I will walk away if she keeps that shit up. Let her know that you always have an abundance mindset. Don't get caught up in this story of, oh, I love her so much. Oh, I'll do anything for her. That's when they start fucking with you. Once they feel like they have you, then they start treating you like shit. And that's female nature. It's not to take it, don't take it personal from the girl. Like, that's how girls are. That's how women are. Right? If you've dated a lot of women, you've probably seen the pattern. Like, that's just how they are. If you act beta, they treat you as lesser. If you act alpha, they treat you as alpha. It's literally how you behave and how you carry yourself. If I carry myself as weak as a little boy, as a little pussy, as the woman will treat me like shit. If I carry myself like a man, the woman will treat me like a man. And when you carry yourself as a man, she will test just to make sure. She will test either way, right? She'll test you if you're beta. She'll test you if you're alpha. When you're beta, she tests less. She kind of just accepts, okay, he's beta, and she'll go look for the alpha. So stay alpha, bro. Don't accept her frames. Create your own frames. You are the prize, always. Act as such. Lead as such. Communicate as such. And part of being a prize would be being willing to walk away. Being willing to walk away. That is the strongest power that you have as a man. When you can truly walk, and that's not easy to do. It's painful, especially if you really like the girl. It's painful. Especially if she has some good pussy, you know? It's not easy to walk away, but you gotta do it. Because you don't want to lose you. It's okay to lose the woman, but it's not okay to lose you, bro. Self-love. Respect, brother. Self-love. That's where it's at. In order to love somebody else, first you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. A lot of these women, they don't really love themselves. That's why they can't love a man. It's hard for them to love a man because they don't really love themselves. They haven't found self-love. Don't accept their frames, brother. They're not strong enough to be setting out frames. You are the man in the relationship. The man is supposed to